welcome to Claude Henri Grignon Park in Ste Adele. So today we're going to start on our back. So feel free to lie down on your back, nice and relaxed. If you're more comfortable, feel free to put the bolster under your knees. Or feel free to stretch your legs out, bend your knees, whatever feels the best for you. So we can practice our pranayama in a very relaxed position. If your hands are down on the ground, turn your palms up towards the sky and make sure that your head is centered with your spine. Let your shoulder blades slide down away from your ears. And if you be more comfortable, feel free to stretch your legs out. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, relax. Again, inhale, take a deep breath in, exhale with a sigh. A third and final time, take a deep breath in and exhale with a sigh. Excellent. Now, take a moment to relax all of your muscles and notice how your body starts melting down towards the floor. Relax your feet, your legs, your hips, your back, your shoulders, your arms, and even your head. And if you're thinking about anything, as you exhale, let all of those thoughts be released with the wind and give yourself the permission to be in the present moment. So all of those things that you're thinking about are really not important for the next hour. Only you and your health are important. And today, we're going to set an intention to work in happiness. So let all of those distractions in your head go further away from yourself. So start thinking about your breath. So make sure that you inhale and exhale to your maximum. So as we inhale and exhale to maximum, we're going to feel the belly move. So as we inhale, feel the stretch of the stomach up towards the sky. And as we exhale, you press the belly button slightly in towards the spine to release every molecule of oxygen. So inhale, feel all that fresh air coming into your body. And as you exhale, imagine releasing all of the stagnation in the body. Let your breath slow down even more and make sure that your breath remains very fluid. So other than that little pause at the top of the inhalation or at the end of the exhalation, your breath is very calm and fluid. And then you're going to notice that your breath becomes very slow, fluid, and slow. And then start contracting your throat for the Ujjayi breathing. So when we contract the throat a little bit, you're going to start hearing the sound of the waves being produced by your throat. So what is so fantastic, as soon as your brain starts hearing this type of breath, you're no longer able to start to keep producing stress hormones, and we're actually able to heal more and more. So, start really consciously thinking about the cycle of energy that happens with our breath. So when we inhale, imagine bringing in all that positive energy from the earth around us, and allow your body and every cell of your body to absorb that positive energy. And when we exhale, we allow all the negativity to leave the body. So as we exhale, you can imagine sending out any problems you might have with your family or friend or work, whatever it is, let it go far away from your consciousness. And when we inhale, you're going to feel that fresh sense of new possibilities. So start moving nice and slowly. So you can wiggle your fingers and your toes to start moving and bringing your consciousness back into your body. And then start rubbing your palms together to start creating lots of heat and energy between your hands. When you feel like your hands are nice and warm, place them over your eyes. Notice that vibration and the warmth that's entering into your face. Excellent. As you exhale, let your hands come down by your sides with the palms facing up towards the sun. Inhale, lift your knees up towards your chest. Spread your arms wide open. And as you exhale, let the knees come halfway down towards one side. Inhale to center. Exhale, let them come down about halfway towards the other side. So again, you're exhaling down towards one side, inhaling to center, exhaling to the other side, inhaling to center. And let the movement remove all of those tensions that are staying around your low back. And if it's comfortable, let your knees come down a little bit further, side to side. And as the knees come down towards the right side this time, let the knees and the feet rest on the ground, and then turn your head towards the left. Let all your muscles relax. And then experiment with the angles of your knees to find out what's going to help you the most this morning. So focus your knees to whatever area in your back needs that help. So when you find your perfect angle, let the muscles sink back so that your skeleton can start sinking down towards the graph. So again, inhale and exhale to your maximum. Now as you inhale, take in enough breath that you feel the whole left side lift up towards the sky. And as you exhale, let the body melt down. And as you breathe, you're going to notice that's going to do all of the work for you. You don't have to put any extra effort in. Now press your belly button in towards center to activate your abdominal muscles. And as you inhale, bring your knees back to the center. And as you exhale, let the knees come down slowly towards the left side. Again, noticing all those reactions in you have your back. When your knees and your feet come down to the left side, turn your head gently towards the right. And again, notice where you're feeling tensions in your back. And notice what angle helps you the most when you start sliding your knees up and down. And when you find that perfect spot, let your knees relax. Place all of your efforts into the breath. Take deep breaths. Notice how when you inhale, the stretches feel more intense and how they relax during the exhalations. Excellent. So activate your abdominal muscles. Inhale to bring your knees back to the center. And as you exhale, let your feet come down to the mat, more or less hip distance apart. Then create space between your shoulders and your ears and place your hands face down towards the floor. And as we inhale, we're going to lift the hips up towards the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to let the hips come down. So continue this, letting the breath guide your movement. And move slowly with the entire breath. So again, as we exhale, we let the hips go down. And every time we inhale, we let the hips go up. Keep your knees pointed towards the front. And make sure that your weight stays on your shoulder blades. Very good. Lift the hips up towards the sky. Walk your hands in towards the middle, under the back, and interlace your fingers. Now press your feet to the ground to lift the hips up a little bit more. Breathe. Keep pressing the feet to the earth to lift the hips up nice and high. Very good. Release your hands. Open the shoulder blades, and as you exhale, let your body come down one vertebrae at a time. Very good. As soon as your hips come down to the mat, bring the knees in towards your belly. Give yourself a nice big hug and rock side to side. Nice and gently. And you'll release all the tension in the low back. Excellent. Now let your knees open nice and wide around your rib cage. And you can either place your hands behind your knees or lift your feet up, and you can hold on to the blades of the feet in the happy baby position. Notice your sacrum and your low back sinking down towards the floor. And let your shoulders sink backwards. And then the weight of your arms can help start opening the hips. If you're very comfortable, you can even start pulling your feet down with your hands. Good, keep breathing. Now cross your ankles and recross your hands. So you're still holding on to the outside of the feet. And you're gonna start rocking on your back to really massage the spinal cord, the spine. And you'll notice that with the momentum, you'll slowly come up towards sitting. So now sit down comfortably. Rotate your hips towards the outside. Relax your shoulders. Lift the heart up slightly. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes. If you need to, of course, open your eyes. And then lower your chin down towards your throat to feel the length in the back of the neck. And as you exhale, let the chin sink down towards the chest. Excellent. Let the head relax towards the earth. And notice the weight of your head that starts opening up those spaces between the vertebrae. And notice how far down this stretch travels in your spine. And again, we always take that study of ourselves with each and every posture. Where are you holding your tensions? And once you become very aware of what's happening in your body, you know exactly what needs to be relaxed. So we'll start doing half circles with our head. So inhale towards one shoulder, exhale down towards center, inhale towards the other shoulder, exhale to center. And continue to make half circles, or if it's comfortable, bring your head into a full circle. Work slowly with your breath. Relax your shoulders and change directions. Excellent. So you can keep your hands on your knees as we practice the cat position, but seated. So as we inhale, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart up, look up towards the sky. And as we exhale, we rock the back towards the back. Again, inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, look up. And as we exhale, round the back. Good. Again, inhale, lift up. Take your time to keep working to relieve the tensions in the back, and you'll notice how it slowly starts opening. And as you inhale and lift your head up towards the sky, notice the deep inhalation. Excellent. Come back to your neutral seated position. And then let your feet come towards the right side. Hold on to your right ankle with the right hand. Inhale, lift the left hand up. Exhale, lean slightly towards the left. So we're really looking for that stretch to the right side of the body. And if you're feeling that your left shoulder is twisted a little bit forward, stretch it back so it's aligned with the left side of the body. Relax your neck and keep breathing deeply. Notice how that elastic quality is coming back into your body. And whenever you feel like you're able to, exhale and lower down a little bit more. That's excellent. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Bring your feet towards the other side. And this time, hold on to your left ankle with your left hand. Inhale to lift the right hand up towards the sky. Exhale, lean down towards the left side. So it's always a good idea to work at your limit. And so that means that we're never working in pain, so that we can keep the muscles feeling nice and flexible. And we want to be able to relax down with the gravity. Very good. Inhale, lift your hands up. And exhale to let the hand come down towards the earth. When you're ready, stretch your legs forward. And roll your thighs to the side. Good. Flex your feet and press your thighs downwards. And ideally, your feet will be open more or less hip distance apart. Lift the heart. Let your chin come towards your throat. Relax your shoulders. And as you exhale, Let your belly come down towards your thighs. Good. Inhale. Feel your spine lengthen. And as you exhale, let yourself come forward. If it's comfortable, you can hold on to your big toes with the first 2 fingers of your hands. Sometimes that makes it a little bit easier to stretch. So as we inhale, again, we feel the back getting nice and long. And as we exhale, if it's possible, come down a little bit more. So keep the neck long by keeping the chin down towards the throat, so as you keep the whole spine in a long straight line. Just another reminder, stay within your limits. Every angle for every person and every day is different. Again, inhale to straighten, exhale to lengthen. Excellent. Inhale and come up to seating. Then bend your right foot to the inside of your left thigh, keeping your right leg nice and relaxed. Turn your torso a tiny bit towards the left so that we align the heart with the toes. Flex your foot and press the left thigh to the ground. Now as you exhale, lower down nice and slowly over the left thigh. Take your time. I know the posture can be a little bit frustrating from time to time because our hamstring muscles are so thick and strong, they really do take time to stretch out. So just again, concentrate into that feeling of stretch in the back of the leg. So remember your little cues. Inhale to straighten the spine. Exhale, go further into the extension. Excellent. As we inhale, we're going to come up to sitting. Stack one vertebrae on top of the other as we come up. Now, take the right leg and stretch it over the left so that the foot is close to the knee. Hold on to the knees with the right hand. Place your left hand behind your tailbone. Relax the shoulders, lift the heart, tuck your chin in. And when we're starting with twist, start at the level of your belly button. And as you exhale, slowly start turning towards the right. And as we practice yoga, we work really with that natural system of the breath. So as we inhale, we often think of becoming more long, and as we exhale, we think about becoming more flexible. So again, without the force, just work with what your body's going to do naturally. Excellent. Exhale and start coming towards the front. Excellent. Bring your right leg forward, rotate the thigh towards the outside, and then bend your left leg, and put the foot to the inside of the thigh. So again, we flex the right foot and we press the right thigh downwards towards the earth. Lengthen the spine, turn your torso a little bit towards the right, and as you exhale, come down nice and slowly over the right leg. Good. Feel the length of your neck behind. And again, as we exhale, we take the time to stretch out. And become very curious about yourself. Where are we holding tension? Where are we flexible? This is a study about you. Again, inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, come down a little bit further over the leg. Excellent. As we inhale, we come up nice and slowly to sitting. Now cross your left leg over the right. Place your right hand on the left knee and the left hand behind your tailbone. Roll your shoulders back and down. Flex your right foot, press the right thigh down, and as you exhale, start turning slowly towards the left. So we really don't want to twist into the sacrum. That's why we start at the level of the belly button and upwards. So when we inhale, imagine that somebody's almost pulling you up with the crown of the head so that we feel those spaces being created between the vertebrae. And as we exhale, we turn a little bit more with those spaces. Take your time. Excellent. Now as we exhale, come back to the center. Now we're going to open the legs to a V. Remember the V, the size of the V, is going to be a different angle for every person. So you want to make sure that you don't spread your legs so much that you feel tension. It has to be comfortable. Now rotate your thighs backwards and then turn your toes in towards center. Place your hands on the ground in front of you and lift your tailbone up into a pelvic tilt. So that means the pubic bone tilts forward and the tailbone is lifting in the back. If you're already feeling lots of stretch, stay there. If you're not, take a step forward with your hands. Straighten the back, relax your knees. And with your okay, again, as you exhale, take another step forward. Make sure you stop if you feel that the stretch has become too intense. So you want to be able to keep the inside of the thighs relaxed enough to stretch them. Think about those cycles. Inhale, lengthen the back. Exhale, see if you can sink forward a bit more. Keep turning the toes in towards center. Relax your knees and relax the inner thigh. As you exhale, come forward. Excellent. Start watching your hands inwards. Bend your knees and shake your knees up and down. Make sure that you feel nice and comfortable. Excellent. So now sit down on your heels. There's some of us who won't be able to sit on the knees and the ankles this way. So if that's your case, feel free to sit on the bolster. Or sometimes even people put it between the feet and the hips. Then bring your hands behind your hips, interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows. You're going to feel that the heart rises up. Press their belly button in. And as you exhale, bring your forehead down to the mat. Excellent. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, lift the hands up a bit more. Take a few more deep breaths here. Excellent. And as we exhale, bring your hands down and extend them forward on your mat. So for a moment, we're going to open the knees really wide and let your forehead come down to the mat. If you want a deeper stretch, really press your hands down towards the earth to really stretch the back out. Excellent. Come up onto your hands to come up onto all fours. Try to place your hands, your wrists especially, under the shoulders with the index fingers parallel, and then stretch the rest of the fingers out from there. Open your knees hip distance apart, and we're going into cat and puppy. So exhale, round your back up towards the sky. Inhale, let the belly drop towards the ground and lift the head up. As you exhale, again, round the back up, let the tailbone and the crown of the head relax. Inhale, let the belly drop down towards the floor and lift the crown of the head and the tailbone up. Excellent. Come back to center. And then exhale and push your hips back towards your heels. Flex your feet and place your toes under. And as you exhale, straighten the legs. In down dogs, let the shoulder blades slide down your back. And walk out your down dog by lowering one ankle down at a time. Very good. Allow your heels to relax down towards this floor. Inhale, lift up on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees and the elbows. Sorry, we're just going to stretch back to child's position for a moment. Good. Flex your feet. Exhale, straighten your legs. Press the hips up towards the sky. Inhale, lift up towards on the toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, press back to child's pose. So push your hips back towards the heels. Come up to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Straighten the knees. Return to down dog. Inhale, lift up on your toes. Exhale, come down onto your knees. Inhale, child's pose. Good. Come back up onto all fours. Chien baissé is down dog. Stretch out here. Turn your tailbone up towards the sky. Relax your head. And then inhale, lift the right leg up, bend the knee. And then stretch the knee between the two hands for pigeon pose. So now we really want to find the balance between the two legs. So ideally, you're going to feel the same amount of body weight on both sides. Good. Place your forearms down to the mat. And from here, you're going to be able to see quickly if you have any imbalances between the legs. So we're looking for a stretch on the outside of the right hip. If you're ever finding the position is very tight for you, place the right foot under the left thigh. If it's very easy, extend the right foot forward to a maximum of 90 degrees. So when you're finding that you found the position for you, bring your forehead down to the mat, and we're going to take a moment to really relax here. So make sure you're relaxing your right hip. Very good. So sometimes we're contracting our muscles without even knowing it. So relax all the area in that area. And make sure you relax your right knee and your quadriceps. Inhale and exhale to maximum. Super. Now walk your hands in towards your knees. Make sure you're nice and aligned. Stretch the rest of the fingers out from there. Turn your left toes under the foot, and we're going to step back to down dog. Again, walk your dog out a few times through the ankles by lowering up and down one at a time. Good. Inhale by lifting the left leg up, bend your knee, bring that knee up between the two hands, and then reposition the body so that we find the balance between the two sides. Let the foot relax in the back. Let the forearms come down to the floor. And again, just wiggle a little bit side to side to find your center. Make sure that you've placed your left foot at the height that's appropriate for you. So again, if you need it to be easier, bring the foot under the right thigh. If you need it to be harder, extend it to the maximum of a 90-degree angle. If you're comfortable, bring your forehead down to the mat so that you can really relax. So this is another posture that we contract our muscles without really knowing. So remind yourself to soften the muscles mentally. And you can imagine that all of the attachments from your muscles to the bones are starting to stretch out. And feel how the body's starting to melt down with the gravity. Very good. Bring your hands towards the knee. Tuck your right toes under. And then exhale to return back to down dog. Walk the dog out. Very good. Relax your heels and walk your feet in towards your hands, right to the front of the mat. Look at your hands from them. Make sure that they're the same height, same distance as the shoulders, and then lift your toes up and spread them out on the mat. So it's not necessarily important that you touch your mat. It's the feeling that we want to produce. If you're completely leaning down, you might like to intercross your fingers to the back of the neck and keep breathing. Very good. Bend your knees. Inhale, lift your hands up towards the sky. And as you exhale, bring your hands down towards your heart in prayer. Inhale, lift the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands forward and dive down. Good, take a few more deep breaths. Turn your tailbone up towards the sky and relax your neck. So as you inhale, come up halfway to rest your hands just under the neck, under the knees, and stretch the neck. So as we exhale, we're going to bend down again. Relax your knees and inhale to raise your hands up over your head. Exhale to lower your hands in front of your heart in prayer. Inhale, lift your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, dive deeply. Inhale, lift your hands just under your knees. We're coming up halfway. Exhale, let the hands come down to the floor. Bend your knees and inhale, come to a seated chair posture. So you're just bending your knees and lifting your hands up. You're going to feel your quadriceps starting to kick into work. Relax your shoulder blades down. And you might even notice your legs tremble. That's fine. Inhale, bend your knees and bring your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, let your hands come to your heart in prayer. One more time. Inhale, lift your hands up towards the sky. Exhale to dive forward. Inhale, hands to shins, straight back. Exhale, let the hands come down to the mat if you can. Inhale, bend your knees, and as you come up into a chair position, let the shoulders relax. Excellent. Exhale, bring the hands down to the floor. Bend the knees and bring your hands back up. This time we're going to interlace the fingers. Let the index fingers point up towards the sky. As we inhale, stretch through the ribs. Exhale, lean towards the right in crescent moon. If you're comfortable, press your left hip towards the left. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, we're going to bend towards the left side. Feel that stretch through the right side of the body. Inhale to come to center. Exhale, we're going to lean backwards. Inhale to center. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart in prayer. So take a moment to find your balance here, because we're going to practice the tree position. So you can start by placing the right foot with the heel just above the ankle, or on the shin, or if you're feeling more comfortable, to the inside of the thigh. So if you're in the park with us, make sure that you're standing on a very flat piece of earth so that you can keep your balance. Relax your shoulders. Press your inner thighs together. So it's when you start pushing the legs inwards that you're going to start feeling the strength in the quadriceps. Keep your balance. Inhale. Exhale, let the foot come down to the ground. Good. So this time we're going to bring the left heel above the right ankle, or on the shin, or into the thigh, wherever is most comfortable for you. And you really want to feel like you're pushing or pulling the inner thigh towards center. Relax your shoulders. Press your belly button towards the spine to strengthen the column. Now as you exhale, bring your foot down. So, open your legs a little bit and turn the toes towards the X-sider. Keep your hands in prayer. Open your feet hip distance a little bit further than hip distance apart, and exhale to come down into a squatted position. We're going to keep the knees on the inside of the knees. And then you exhale to push your knees in towards the elbows. Don't worry if your heels don't touch the ground. Just keep breathing in and out to your maximum. Super. As you exhale, come to a seated position and turn on your mat so that you're lengthwise. Keep the feet more or less hip distance apart, and the knees about the same hip distance apart as well. Interlace your fingers except for the index, and point your index fingers towards the front. Engage your abdominals, and as you exhale, come down slowly. That's excellent. Stretch the arms out wide in a T position, and then cross the left leg over the right. And as you exhale, let the knees slowly come down towards the right side. Turn your head towards the left. And if ever you're finding that that's too intense, just uncross your legs. So you can also change the angle of your legs and really relax your back, relax your hips and the shoulders. And what's left to do is simply to breathe. So remember to engage the Ujjayi breathing as much as possible and breathe deeply. Excellent. Contract your abdominals, and as you inhale, lift your knees towards center. Exhale, place your left foot to the ground. And then inhale, cross your right knee over the left. And then exhale, let the knees slowly come down towards the left side. Turn the head slowly towards the right. Relax your low back, your mid back, and your shoulders. Remember, if it becomes intense, uncross your legs or change the position of the legs. Remember, listen into your tension so you know exactly what you need to do today. And simply just keep breathing. So again, contract your abdominals. Inhale, bring your legs up to center. Exhale, put your foot down to the ground. Excellent. Now press your belly button in. And one knee at a time. Lift your legs up towards the sky. Remember, we want to keep the abdominals nice and strong. So we're going to do a few leg lifts. So as you exhale, keep the toes pointed and go down just where it's comfortable for you. And inhale, lift them back up to center. Then we can do 5 leg lifts. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Make sure your abdominal muscles are nice and strong. So we exhale down. Contract your abdominal muscles and bring them back up. One more time. Exhale down, inhale up. And this is really the last time. Exhale down, inhale, bring them back up. Very good. Bend your knees, bring your feet down to the floor. And then exhale, side to side. Inhale back to center. Remember to relax the low back. Excellent. So, and now we're going into Savasana. So let your arms come down by your sides. Let your legs relax down on the mat as well. If you feel like you've moved around, extend your feet to the outside and let yourself become nice and comfortable. So if you have the need, feel free to take a blanket or a cushion. And as soon as you're nice and comfortable, let your shoulder blades slide down away your ears. Adjust your hips if you need and close your eyes. There's absolutely nothing else to do. You just have to let your breath become very natural. And with each and every exhalation, notice all of the muscles that are touching the mat. And notice how the gravity is starting to pull you further and further towards the earth. And all you have to do is relax all of your muscular effort. And you can just start and become so amazed with the wisdom of your body. That's always going to help you come back to yourself. So during our relaxation period, you can start feeling how each and every cell is starting to absorb all of the good energy that you've been creating this morning. Feel if there's any tensions that are leaving your body. And all of that good energy that's starting to install in your body. So each time you exhale, allow yourself to go further and further into the relaxation and let your body, your mind, and your soul restore itself. So sometimes we let stress accumulate in our body because we forget to remove it. Let the stress leave. You don't need that anymore. I know it's so tempting to sleep, but really think about the goal of becoming so aware of everything that's happening right now. So keep noticing all of the changes you've brought forth. And this helps us become our own therapist. So slowly, you can start moving your fingers and your toes, start waking up. Let yourself come back into your body. Stretch your arms out behind the head and take a deep, deep stretch. One side and then the other. And when you're ready, you can bend your knees and turn over on your right side. You can even keep your eyes closed for the moment to keep that deep relaxation. And as you inhale, press your left hand towards your mat to come to a seated position. So, as we inhale, we're going to come up to a seated position. Relax the shoulders, lift the heart. Excellent. Let the chin come in towards the throat and feel the length in the spine. Bring your hands to prayer position and we'll chant Om to end the class. Inhale. Thank you. Namaste.